Ah. Yeah. Oh, God. Flush the toilet again? Oh, I'm just showering here. Oh, it feels good though, I gotta tell you. Whew. So you guys know how, you get kind of domesticated and you lose your way. You start eating a little too much maybe, don't exercise enough. Holidays come along and you just start packing on the pounds. Well, that's me right now. I'm starting to get in that kind of lifestyle and I don't like it. So I'm gonna get myself back into shape. And I thought maybe you'd want to join me on that journey. So if you want to comment below, let me know if you'd like to join me on that journey. It would be fantastic. But if not, then just don't. But I think I'm going to try to bring everybody along with me. And hey, if you want to join me, if you want to do that kind of thing and get yourself motivated, and I can help you do that, I would love to do that for you. So, let's do that. But before I go any further, make sure if you're seeing this on YouTube, please, hit the like button on the video, and of course, subscribe to me, and hit that notification bell to let yourself know whenever I'm going to be on. And please share the videos as well. So here I am just showering, keeping myself clean, if I can. But I'm going to try a little bit of, I like my Pantene, and I'm not being sponsored by Pantene, by the way. I just kind of like the stuff, I just like it. But, and yeah, if you want to tell me what kind of shampoos you like, let me know, in the comments. Something else, I will have all of my social media contacts in the information box, so make sure you go down there and check that out, and join me if you haven't already, wherever you happen to see this. But yeah, you can join me if you want. Of course, the one thing my one issue with doing my hair like this, my hair is getting so long that, sometimes it's hard to, when I'm doing this, when I put the conditioner on, it's hard to, oops, clean the beer a little. It's kind of difficult to actually get the, keep the hair up while you're washing, That's what I'm doing now. Get it nice and lathered up. See how we're doing this? Ah, fresh. Fresh and inviting. Oh yeah. So I'm going to wash my hair now a little bit, but so just talking about maybe what went on this week in the news. I don't know if you heard, but Harry, the Prince of England over there, him and Meghan Markle decide they want to split from the Queen over there. Kind of pull a little, their own little revolution, as it were. I guess they are American after all. Okay, maybe not. But anyway, the point is, they had enough of the monarchy. Now, my take on that is that I tend to think that if you make a commitment like that, Meghan Markle was given that option to join the monarchy and be part of that. She had every choice to say yes or no. She chose yes. Now she's saying no. Now this may be partly because of Harry, who is, of course, he's been born into it and he really didn't have any choice in the matter. But what I would say about that is that, I'm sure Harry is getting money from his daddy. And, who knows, maybe some of the other relatives are kind of, slipping some stuff into his pocket when, nobody's paying attention. So trust me, he's not poor. Meghan Markle has money from her Hollywood contacts and her job. She's going to be fine financially, but, this whole thing this thing stinks of the millennial generation. These people are so incredibly spoiled. And I don't know, you can say that Meghan and Harry especially are not necessarily in the millennial generation, but I can tell you, even if they're Xers, like I am, I think they really, they didn't take their duties responsibly and seriously enough here, and I think it's a mistake what they're doing. But like I said, it's their choice. they can make that choice if they choose. I'm not going to, you know, say they can't do it, but, you know, I mean, they're also not immune to criticism as well, you know. They can't do something and I expect that nobody's going to criticize what they do. You know, Canada doesn't want them there because they think, oh man, you're going to try to draw money off us, and you know, the taxpayers shouldn't be paying for your little excursions or your, you know, your quarter life crisis or whatever they call it. You know, because they want to be free. You know what I mean? So here we go with this conditioner. This is the problem. I put the conditioner on, right? And then, of course, I got to kind of tuck up the hair in the back. Here, you see the hair. I got to tuck this hair up. And get that hair nice and high and tight to keep it from, you know, causing problemas. I'll use something fresh. Man, my eyes! Conditioner's getting my eyes. Now what I'm going to do now, of course, is pull some of this. Yeah. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Yeah. Whoa. Wash the face. Scrub it up. Now you gotta make sure you get the ears, you know? Got to get inside the ears, because I tell you, if you don't get inside your ears, they can get really waxy and nasty. So make sure you clean the ears really well. Probably one of the most important places you can clean on your body, you know, besides some other obvious orifice. But I got to tell you. So guys, tell me what you think about this Harry and Meghan deal. I know it's kind of useless banter for people who follow that sort of thing, but you know, it can be a life lesson. You know, when you're given a responsibility, or in Megan's case, when you have an opportunity to have the responsibility along with the privilege of being a royal, you know, she had an opportunity to live up to that, to have a little nobility, no pun intended. And what did she do? I think she took the ignoble way out. You know, the way of the easy escape. And like I said, maybe she missed Hollywood and that kind of. I mean, look, some people you can take the people out of Hollywood, but you can't take the Hollywood out of the people. You know, and I think that's what it is with her. I think she just, I think she's had enough. She can't do it. She cannot handle living a life where she's kind of cloistered away there in England. I mean, granted, she has certain duties like Harry's mother had. Harry's never going to be king, so in a way they kind of feel like they kind of feel like maybe a useless appendage. I don't know how to handle that, how to deal with that kind of a situation. You know, is it something that you would feel if you were going to take on that responsibility? Like you marry the prince, or if you're a male, you marry maybe a princess. And you're thinking, man, I don't know if I really want that kind of responsibility, you know? I don't know if I can handle that. That's a lot of responsibility, and it really is. It's a heavy, heavy responsibility, you know? So, yeah, I know, it's tough. But, you know, I say, when you're living that kind of life, when you make that commitment, it's like a marriage, you know. Of course, within her, you know, she's still in her marriage. Of course, they're still married, but you know, being in the monarchy, being in that kind of responsibility is very similar because it's a lifetime appointment for those who either marry into it or are born into it. It's not something. I mean, obviously now Harry proved you can get out of it essentially, but you know, you get your title stripped. His titles were stripped. Meghan's titles were stripped. So these are things that maybe some people don't care. They would say, you know, I don't want to live that kind of a life. I don't want to be responsible for all these things, you know? And of course, a lot of people talked about the paparazzi, especially in the UK. I heard that in the UK, the paparazzi is horrible. They're just, they're like honey badgers, you know, piranha. That's what I've been told they're like. But, you know, like I said, it's not something I think that they should, that I think it's something that people who are younger especially can handle. They can handle that kind of pressure. And my other thing is this too: if you are a person who is living that life where you're rich, famous, have all these things, that comes with the territory. Same thing for actors. You shouldn't complain about some paparazzi in the street when you're out shopping or whatnot, because, like I said, that's something that you bought into. That's the price you pay. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Now, that being said, I wouldn't say the same thing about your own private life in your home or around your home. They shouldn't be harassing you at your home. That should be off limits, just as it would be for anybody. So, guys, I don't know what you think. Tell me what you think about that. And, I don't want to talk too much longer, so I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm back, and I'm going to be doing some exercise and keeping myself in shape, and I'm going to bring you along with me. And if you want to join me on that, let me know if you want to join me. If you are willing to just watch even, be motivated. I'm going to try my best to motivate you. And again, I'm going to be linking all of my social media contacts in the information box there at YouTube. And if you see this elsewhere, I'll get the information to you if you want it. But please join me, and so you can get all of my updates. I also have a website, michaelantonio.biz. Now, my michaelantonio.biz site is very important because it gives you the news of the day. I would ask you to subscribe there too. And it's just something that so you can keep up with me. But if you want me to do anything else that might be interesting, that you might find interesting, let me know. I have a lot of stories to tell. So, one more thing before we go. Tell me about your Super Bowl picks. If you're interested in, sports, football, the Super Bowl is in 2 weeks. Let me know what your pick will be for the Super Bowl. Who's going to win? By how much? Even if you want to pick based on the spread, I don't care. Let me know what you think about that. Give me your best pick on that. I'm going to tell you right now from what I'm feeling. I think Patrick Mahomes for the Chiefs is amazing. Look what he did in the last 2 weeks. He was able to come back both times, and like it was effortless. I mean, that was the most amazing performance I've ever seen by a quarterback. And I've seen quite a few quarterbacks going way back. I mean, we're talking about people like Joe Montana, John Elway, Dan Marino. The list goes on. So many amazing quarterbacks. I think Mahomes might have outdone them all on that. So let me know what you think about that. Once again, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And please like this video. It's very important. And join me. Let's do this thing, man. Let's keep in touch. So one more thing before I go. I think I'm going to sing you a little tune. Go on out. That's why I call this my shower show. Woke up this morning, my car explodes. Laundry is waiting for me. I've got 2 loads. Ask for the cat. My mother never knows where he is. But why do I ask this? Because it's crazy. My life is just a little bit hazy. And maybe I'll find a way back down to earth somehow. But baby, I just can't find my way back right now. Whoa, whoa. Well, if you want to hear more of that, go to my YouTube page here. Look up my stuff. That's just one little taste of some of my music. And once again, guys, I thank you so much for joining me. And we'll see you next time. Oh, yeah. Oh, feels good. I am so over you. You find something new. There's no other way to let you know. It's time for you to go. Oh, yeah, yeah, time for you to go. Wasting all my love in you with you. And there is nothing else that I can do. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
go.